One, you're welcome to today's episode of Train the Boys. My name is Olubukola, and today we'll be discussing an important topic, a very interesting one, which is titled, What Should I Be Doing Differently as a Boy Parent? What should I be doing differently as a boy parent? What should I be doing differently as a boy parent? So I have some few points that I'll be sharing, and the first one is, you need to be intentional and you need to be persistent as a boy parent. You need to be intentional and you need to be persistent about the changes you want in your boy child. You need to be deliberate about those things. You need to put your feet to the ground that, okay, boy, I need you to do this, I need you to do that. And it's not just being deliberate or letting them know you want them to be this, you want them to learn this, you also need to be persistent. You need to be there's something about consistency. You need to keep doing it, keep guiding them. Don't get tired, don't get weary that, oh, because I taught him how to do this and he can't do it, I'm off that, I'm not going back to that. No, that is what's going to make the difference. That is what is going to make the difference. When you're able to pin them down on a particular task and you get them to do it, that is the success we are looking out to. And so that is the first thing. You need to be persistent, you need to be deliberate, and you need to be consistent. Then the second thing is, you need to team up with your spouse and the people living with you. You need to team up with your spouse and the other people living with you for you to train the boys, for you to raise a different kind of boy, a different breed. You need to team up with everyone. You can't do it alone. No, it's not possible. Because if it's just you saying, oh, I want this boy to know how to sweep, I want this boy to know how to take care of the house, I want him to arrange his room properly, I want him to do this, I want him to learn this, you are going to get tired. And if the people you are living with, the rest of your household, maybe your spouse or the boy's siblings, they are not on the same page with you, that's going to be very, very difficult. It's going to be taxing, because it means whenever you are not around, the boy is just back to basics. Like, he's not going to do anything, and nobody's going to talk about it, nobody's going to correct him. So that is why you need to be on the same page with the people that lives with you. You need to get your spouse or your husband or your wife or your relatives or his siblings on the same page that, okay, I want probably Junior, I want him to start doing this, I want him to learn this, so everybody knows, okay, so this is the right thing to do. So that is that for that. You need to be on the same page. You need to team up with everyone. And the third point is, you need to catch them young. That's the third thing. The third thing is, you need to catch them young. You need to start as early as possible. There's no specific age. I used to tell people when they chat me up, oh, when can I start? There's no specific age. You can start anytime. As soon as they can identify their left from their right. Even from 1 year old, I can send a 1-year-old boy errands. Go and get me that rag. Okay, take your plate there. Pick up your toy. Something like, you understand? So there's no specific age that you can say, okay, I want to. So the best thing is to catch them young. Whatever you want them to know, whatever you want them to learn, you need to catch them young. And there are some things that probably you've seen in your spouse, in your husband, or but you don't want, or maybe you've seen in your brothers or something, you've seen other men out there, but you don't want your boy to grow up that way or something like that. So this is the time you need to inculcate in them before they turn to that age, before they grow up. As it is when they are young that is the right time for you to start breeding them to become what you want them to be. So it's good to catch them young. I know for some, this Train the Boys is like, I don't know, should I say, they might feel, oh, this is too late. No, Train the Boys is not too late for anyone. There's something called behavioral modification. You can still, probably if you have boys that are younger than 13, because actually the scope of this Train the Boys is for boys between 0 and 13 years old. But if you have a boy that is older than 13, you can still do the talk. You can still do the pep talk. Boy, this is what I want you to do. This is what you can still, there's a way you can still modify things. But if you have boys that are younger than 13 years old, that is excellent, because this is when you can start inculcating those habits in them. This is when they form their habits. Age 0 to 13 is when they form all their habits, their major habits. That is when they form their habits, and that is when you can easily inculcate these things in them. Don't forget, by the time they grow up and then they just go to school, students don't even come back. They don't come back home after school. I mean, not as if they don't come back home, but that is it. Once from boarding school, they gain admission to the uni. From uni, some of them go to serve and they get a job, and that is it. So this is the little time they have to spend with you. So on next episode, we are going to discuss other points, other things you need differently as a boy parent do. Until then, stay safe and don't stop training your boys. Please don't forget to subscribe to my YouTube channel and follow us on all our social media platforms. See you next week. Bye.